Hello and happy Monday. It is so good to talk with you today. I decided to send a video instead of pictures this week because I have quite a few things to tell you about. And plus, we've been so busy this week, we haven't even had the time to put all of the photos together. There were so many great things that happened this past week. And I left on Saturday, I left the National Quartet Convention with a heart that was full. And I cried so many happy tears, I almost cried my eyelashes off. It truly was an incredible week, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. But let me tell you, one of the things that kept us so busy, or a few of the things actually, the weekend before the National Quartet Convention, Jim and the Booth Brothers hit the road and they did 4 concerts in 3 days. They worked hard. So Jim is resting his voice today, which is very wise, as we sing tomorrow in Branson, Missouri. And so I decided, you know what? I'm going to make a video and tell you personally some of the great things that happened this past week. So they sang for 4 concerts. Then we all met up at the National Quartet Convention and we sang just about every day. And we were so busy and had the most amazing time. I tell everyone at the end of the week, it's a good tired. But let me say this. Someone said to me, man, they're working you really hard this week. And I said, you know, I remember when we would go to the National Quartet Convention and nobody knew our name. We didn't have anything to do but sit in our booth and just hope somebody would stop by and say hello. And so to be busy this week, to be singing so much and getting to meet so many people throughout the entire week, to hug their necks and hear their stories was incredible. And I have no complaints, even if I am a little tired on Monday. But we had an amazing, amazing time, and God blessed. And let me tell you one thing he did that was just, well, it blessed me so much. It didn't even happen on stage. So one of the ladies at the ticket office came to me and told me this incredible story. She said a gentleman came to the ticket office and he had a few tears because his wife had just passed away. And he said, I don't normally do this. He said, she always took care of the tickets. Would you help me figure this out? Because she's not here to take care of it. And she always did it. And of course, the amazing girls at the ticket office, they said, we've got you. So they took care of him and they got his tickets all straightened out. And so he went in and enjoyed a great concert. Well, the next day, another gentleman, another widower, came to the ticket office and he said, my wife just passed away and I have an extra ticket. Would you share this with someone this week? And they said, absolutely. And they set it aside, just waiting for the right person. Well, then the first gentleman, that other widower, came the next day and he wanted to go to another concert. And he said, I need a ticket for tonight. They said, we've got you right here. And they just gave him that ticket. Well, here's what happened. That gentleman, of course, was seated next to the other widower who gave the ticket away. And they became friends and encouraged each other and worshiped the Lord together that night because they have been through the same thing. They were both suffering. They had both just lost their wives. And you cannot plan something like this. Only God can orchestrate something so great as to allow those 2 men to meet one another and be able to encourage one another in their time of difficulty. And I said, most people think that ministry happens only on a stage or in some kind of ministry environment. But the truth of the matter is, ministry happens everywhere. Ministry even happens at the ticket office of the National Quartet Convention. So my heart is full and I am so thankful that I just got to be a little part of some great things that God did this past week. So I hope you'll be encouraged and be blessed and know that God wants to use you in any form, any way that you're available. He may put a stranger in your path today for you to encourage because ministry happens everywhere. So be blessed. Know that you are loved and don't forget to celebrate the little things.